What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. We're focusing on the Jonathan Drouin situation in Tampa, as the Lightning have assigned him to the minor leagues, and then it turns out him and his agent have requested a trade away from the Lightning. First of all, I think sending him to the AHL is a smart move. Get him some playing time. He's been banged up this year, only gotten 19 games. Get him some time in Syracuse, give him a couple weeks down there to, hit his stride and, get his confidence, going again offensively. I think that's a pretty sound hockey move by Stevie Yzerman. Then this whole thing with him requesting a trade, look, it's childish. They're not treating him right. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. You're a 20-year-old second-year player in the National Hockey League. All right, your team just went to the Stanley Cup final last year. Someone tried comparing it to the Sagan situation in Boston. It's a little bit different than that. By Sagan's, I think the second year was when Sagan really, broke out and became a legitimate player after being a bit player his rookie year. So, the time frame doesn't exactly equate. But again, you're a young player. I know the Lightning have struggled this year, but again, they're still the reigning Eastern Conference champs, and I think they're gonna turn it on in the second half. So for him to be pissing, moaning, and complaining about this, I mean, John Cooper's gonna put the best team he can on the ice every time, and put the line combinations that fit that. So again, I'm not. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's a millennial thing where he's expecting it, but I think more so than ever before, going to the AHL isn't a bad thing, particularly for a 20-year-old. I don't think he's been down there too long. I just think again, get some confidence back. Help the touch, get back to you after a little bit of a slump this year. And it's just one of those things that I'm like, what's going on here? I think Tampa. First of all, here's the thing with Eisman. Um, you're not gonna hustle him in a trade. I mean, 2 years ago, you look at the Marty St. Louis thing. He had absolutely no leverage in that situation, and he still managed to get 2 first-round picks and Ryan Callahan. So, a 20-year-old former number 3 pick in the draft, I don't think Eisman's gonna, settle for Max Talbot, a third-round pick for, my fans of Boston. I think right now Anaheim and Colorado make sense. Anaheim needs a left wing. Colorado obviously played with Nate McKinnon. I know Wild likes his game a lot, so that's that's something to keep an eye on. He's not. I think Eisman ideally would like to send him out west. So people saying Montreal or Boston or even Florida, Rangers. All those teams are teams Tampa's going to be in competition with for a playoff spot. So I don't think they want to send, again, a 20-year-old kid that, only a year and a half ago was lighting up and absolutely dominating the queue. Kind of a tough go of it, to, in the last few years, I'm sure just not really find this groove, but I think the kid's potential is there. I think his skill set is there. And again, he's going to be one hell of a player. So I think Tampa is going to be patient with him. And if they do move him, it'll be out west. But, we'll see. We'll see how it all, works out. But I'm definitely intrigued. Again, I think Anaheim and Colorado, if they do choose to make a move, will be in on it. And again, Eisman will not get hustled in this move, in this situation. That's not how Steve Eisman does things. He's if he wasn't doing great things as a general manager and wasn't one of the greatest hockey players of all time, I think he would be a very, very, very good businessman, because the guy he knows how to play the game, and he's not going to be backed into a corner by anyone. So it's the guy that has, it's a pretty good experience as a player that, knows what it's like. And I get Eisman came up and was like a superstar right away, but, your average player isn't a star at age 20. There's nothing wrong with having your time in the minors and, kind of working your way in the lineup, particularly, again, on a deep team like the Lightning. So we'll see how it works out and what the solution to the problem will be. Anyway, that's like sort of the power play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.